tiny error can lose you the race, whether you're in front or behind. So Dumas still leads, Bryant right behind him.
Squirreling on the brakes there, Romain Dumas. As you can see, Ollie Bryant is so much better into Woodcote, and he's cut that gap now to 3.5 tenths, and that is one of the best overtaking points on the track, Woodcote. Let's see how he gets on next lap.
Bruce, that ain't 3.5 tenths, that's 1.5 car lengths.
It certainly is. It's 4.5 coats of paint if I'm applying it, but over the start-finish line they go. Just bear in mind, Ollie Bryant has been racing this fantastic #1 Cobra for year after year. It's not just the time in the cockpit, it's the time in the changeable conditions. Can he carry a bit more momentum through Madrid? First part, yes. Second part, yes. Now, of course, Martin, he's getting into the slipstream as they blast down towards Ford Water.
And, of course, Romain Dumas isn't exactly a virgin here at the Revival on the Goodwood Motor Circuit either. He's got plenty of races under his belt here. So which way is it going to go? Le Mans winner or have a go historic hero Ollie Bryant? It's going to be very close. I don't think there's going to be much more than a coat of paint between them at the end. Penalty for a short pit stop, 21 seconds. Ah, disaster. That's why they came out so far ahead. Now, of course, Ollie Bryant won't know that. Romain Dumas won't know that. They will continue to battle. 4 minutes left, and suddenly, exactly as we feared, the race complexion has changed. This will drop them effectively into 4th place in the green car. So Pirot now looking for 2nd, Priaulx now looking for 3rd. But what will the drivers be told? How can you tell them this on a pit board?
Okay, the penalties are applied in the graphics. So #1 is at the top. The exclamation mark in red shows the Shepherd Dumas car now fallen behind the Wakeman Pirot Lister Jaguar Coupe. So 1st and 2nd on the track is not 1st and 2nd of results. It's actually 1st and 4th and possibly falling down to 6th.
So they're going calm.
I don't think he will.
But you know, Ollie Bryant said, why do you want me to slow down? You know, you can't put on a pit board, there's been a penalty for the car in front, you're now the race leader. There's not enough room for that. They're trying to get him to not throw it away.
Martin, here's the thought. What if these two clash without any reason to do so? Because they're not fighting actually for the lead. That could suddenly present victory to Wakeman and Pirot in the Lister Jaguar Coupe. We don't want any contact at all, but quite rightly, you can't read a pit board that says that much to you. So Ollie Bryant, in fact, he was probably so close to the back of the number 47.
I think he's going under him here. He might get under him here. He is. He's got past him. He's on the outside line, though, into Slavin Corner. Can he go all the way around the outside? They both brake really late. The 47's squirting under brakes, but he'll go for the cutback. Can he get back under him now? No, he can't. But remember, Dumas is struggling on the brakes into Woodcote, so if he can tuck back in now, Ollie Bryant, tuck into the slipstream of that 47 car, he's not even going to wait. He's looking to the outside. We're coming down into the braking area, Martin. This could be it.
Ollie Bryant knows this car so well, knows this track so well. Romain Dumas dancing under braking. Bryant on the outside. He's being very brave, trusting Dumas to give him room. Can't make it the long way round the outside. Looking to cut back into the chicane. That's not going to work either. They are going to... This is how it would have been in period. A penalty would have been applied ages after the race, but Romain P4 again coming across the line. Dumas goes, what does that mean? Even if Bryant can read it, what does that mean? 2 laps to go, and they will have a little stopwatch on the dash to tell them how little time is left, as well as the countdown on the pit board. But Bryant is going to have to go for this. He doesn't know that he will win it by doing nothing.
Are you looking at your pit board at this point in the race if you're one of the 2 leaders? No. I don't think you are, because the only reason you look is to tell how far the car in front or behind is, or maybe it's time to pit.
Right, let's pay attention. Billy, let's pay attention. Here is the pit stop in from the lead. Bear in mind, from the lead, the #1 AC Cobra had a tiny little lead. The green number 47 Cobra came in as well, and we were perplexed when that was the one that was first back out of the track. We were waiting to see if there's a penalty, and of course that 21-second penalty has now been applied. Look at the graphic. It's put it down into 4th place.
Now, in theory, even if they both have the minimum pit stop covered, you can still be slower out of the pit lane by just not doing it all within the minimum time. But these are 2 really experienced teams, and that's unlikely. So, again, there was always that question mark. The stewards have looked at the footage, and 47 has that penalty. So the #1 Cobra, with a minute on the clock, They will start the final lap. Ollie Bryant is going to attack. He is going to try and win it on the track because he does not quite understand, I'm sure yet, exactly what is going on. They're not on the radio. The pit board says P1. What does that mean? I'm not P1. I'm trying. I'm doing my... It's almost like when you get a Formula 1 message going, you could try hurrying up, Lewis. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. He is giving it everything on the final lap of the blue ribbon event here on Sunday in the Goodwood Revival.
He's got the wheel on the grass heading out there of the first corner.
So this, in their mind, is still the lead battle. The 21-second will put 47 that's in front, the moss green car back to 4th place, but just revel in these AC Cobras, driven in slippery conditions, tail out as they go towards St Mary's. They turn right, they turn left. It is still just such an attractive race. The world's most brilliant GT cars from the early 60s. It is sensational.
Yes, you can see why this is the blue ribbon event of the TT, of the Revival, sorry, the TT. Every year it throws up an absolute barnstormer, and this is no exception. 1 lap to go. We're on to the Lavin Straight for the final time. The clock has reached 0. It will be checkered flag this time by. I don't think Ollie Bryant is close enough to have a go into Woodcote this time. He'd have to have an incredible move from that, but he closes up on the brakes, and the Dumas Cobra squirrels under brakes, Martin, as they turn into the right-hander.
Yeah, Romain Dumas doing just enough to take it through Madrick and through Woodcote and into the chicane. He will be the first man at the checkered flag, but with a pit stop penalty over his head, he will not win this race. Victory then goes to car number 1. Darren Turner started it and led early on into the pit lane, and Ollie Bryant charged after Romain Dumas, closed.